This is Come and See with Father Philip Hall, turning to and following Christ in the 21st century. Father Philip is parish priest at All Saints of Lincolnshire Orthodox Church in Lincoln, England.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, God is one. Amen. Begin by reading Romans chapter 10, verses 1 to 10. St. Paul is writing partly about those people who they're Jewish and they're following the Jewish law. And he's saying to them, he's saying to everybody actually, he's saying people like to have laws. They like to have rules that they can fit by. And they think that if they follow all of these rules, they'll actually, in a sense, God has no choice but to save you, to do things for you. He said, but the trouble is that you can't even fulfill all those rules. Think about the laws of Moses, all 613 of them. They're unattainable. You cannot actually keep them all. And you might be able to keep them physically, but you can't keep them mentally. You might be able to keep them mentally and physically, but you can't keep them spiritually. And St. Paul says, so, do you need to go up into heaven? Do you need to descend into the abyss? And the answer is no, because Christ has been there already. Saying actually, he's the end of the law. We're not sure actually what he means. He might be meaning with Christ the law comes to an end, or he might mean that the end point, the target of the law is in fact Christ. We say elsewhere that Christ is the law and the prophets. And that law, that prophets, that Christ himself is actually in our mouth, in our physical being, in our heart, in our soul. That's how close the law and the prophets, Christ himself, is to us. And having Christ so close, having Christ closer in a way than we are to ourselves, we also find salvation. Now clearly, you have to align yourself with that salvation. And that's what St. Paul continues to say. You have to confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. You have to be, as it were, in him. And that way, you too can find salvation. The Word, that is Christ himself, is near you. He is in your mouth. He is in your heart. He's so close. Such is the kingdom of heaven. In your prayers, God bless you. Amen.
Join us again next time for Come and See with Father Philip Hall, a listener-supported presentation of Ancient Faith Radio.